We'll do that one. That one's a little fun. It is, in fact, Yu-Gi-Oh! Time. How's it going, Barbara? How you doing today? Hopefully everything sounds good. I just gotta send out all the things real quick, and then we will start. I just looked at what Minato posted in the fucking Discord. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just getting a couple things done. We'll be starting momentarily. I'm really happy this mic's working out, by the way. It's making my job a lot easier. What's going on, Minato? I saw the thing that you posted in the Discord. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even notice it until like just a little bit ago. What happened? Alright. Should be good. Fun challenge idea, trying story decks. A lot are meh, but all are fun to try. Yeah, well, I've had a couple ideas in my head. We'll go through them a little bit later. But, yeah. What's going on, TZ? All I know is I will never watch children again. 12-year-old cousin who's bad, and I had a great idea. Had the great idea to be a good big cousin, you know, watching her. Okay, it was the fork in the wall. How old is the cousin? Oh, you said, sorry, you said 12. My bad. I just saw it now. That's crazy. Doing good today, though, TZ. I mean, to be fair, he did... I will say this. He did post... To be fair, he did post a picture of it in the Discord. Could be somebody else's photo, but it does look like it. So I will give him that. There is at least photographic evidence. You have a good day today, TZ? Good, thanks. Gonna join the Discord? Yeah. I will send you... You're subscribed and stuff, right? I think you are. I'm just double checking. I'm trying to, like, have it where people are that are subscribed are a part of it, you know what I mean? But that's obviously hard to facilitate. But give me 1 second. Hold on. You always said okay. I just had to check. I kind of figured, but I gotta check, you know. There's the link to the Discord. I'll also put it in the Twitch as well, as per usual. So it is in both yet again. My day's just starting, though. I played a couple DC matches and got annoyed. I kept misplaying. TZ will see the truth. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming it's the truth, but that's just me. I also definitely misplayed on this, but it's fine. Well, really, the problem is the guy ended up stopping what I was going to do with the imperm, which kind of sucks. So now I just have 2 dark golems just sitting here menacingly. Oh, hold on. And there you go. It's in the just chatting. Oh, this person's using assault mode. I don't have anything to stop this right now. That's a little annoying. I'm gonna move that over there now. There we go. Can also unpin my old Road Connect now, because since I'm not using that anymore. What deck have you been using so far then for the Duelist Cup, TZ? The problem with this, right, is I'm in a weird spot of if I Nibiru at some point here, I'm kind of screwed because I only just have a normal Ancient Gear Golem just in hand. Now, granted, if I get like Tanker or something like that, that's fine. I just don't love it. Oh, excuse me. The photo's in the just chatting. You should be able to see it. It's over in like the general chat. So he does that. You can special summon. I want him to special summon this first, and then I do this. So that way everything's gone. Okay. So he still had TG Halberd, okay. Oh, here, I'll, hold on. Can I I think I can just re-forward the thing back into the chat. What if I just repost it like that? There we go. You should be able to see it now. I just re-forwarded it in just chatting, so you should be able to see it now. Also, shout out to Dogmatic and Maximus. This halberd here is going to be annoying. I had a feeling he was still going to be able to do stuff. That was the problem. That's why I didn't want to do that. I like that Lenny also posted the exact same thing now as well. I'm very happy he decided to also do that. So there you go. Now we have the same thing spammed twice. Yeah, it's my old Ancient Gear deck. I got bored and decided to use that instead, Lily, okay. Get it? That's true. You're right. You're right. Unfortunately, I can't do anything here, so I'm just gonna end. I'm very close to opening up another 10-pack. Well, you see, what had happened was, assault mode, and then I tried stopping him, and then he proceeded to still continue to do things, unfortunately, and then I got hit by my own rock. That's what happened. So, yeah. I've actually gotten a few wins with this deck so far. Assault mode, Dogmatica, and Shadal, yeah. It's pretty cool, right? See? Teasy, we told you. We did say that photo, like, there was photo evidence. Okay. I... Sure. I don't like any of this. Yeah. It's... Okay. Is Super Quantal Canine good? I didn't even know that people were making Super Quantal Canine. I didn't even think that was a thing. I would say no, but that's me. It's good if you close your eyes. See, there we go. We didn't think about that. If you, like, squint real hard, it might be okay. How about that? And by okay, I mean, like, tier 5. maybe, like, tier 3 because it has at least canine in it. You've been hearing it in streams, but I haven't seen anyone play it, but they say it's the best deck. Or its best deck. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't heard much about it, but to be fair, I also don't really pay attention to a lot of the space half the time. So, there's that. See, that's true, though. See, Minato, that's true. If you close your eyes good enough, you can think Dark Magician's good, but in reality, it's not. No, TZ, no. Top 3 worst decks of all time. My hatred for Dark Magician flows great. No amount of support can fix DM. There just have to be, like, even more of an overhaul somehow. Listen, I'm a deprived Red Eyes player. I don't get anything, okay? I get the occasional one card that it's like, oh cool, it still loses to one singular negate. The only way is to make a deck like Shining Sark, add a DM card, and call it a Dark Magician deck, yeah? To be fair, I've seen people do that already, and it's like, cool, you made Shining Sark, and then added just a Garnet to it. So now it's slightly less consistent. But it's okay. Listen, the only support I'll ever get as a Red Eyes player at this point that's at least okay is Full Metal, and that's it. That's about all I'm ever gonna get. Nibiru would have been nice earlier, to be honest. Are you gonna let Gear Town? They're good going first when mixed with tears. Are you talking about DM or what are you talking about with? I'm assuming DM. Listen, man, I don't know what to tell you. It's just... I've got another buddy of mine who is a Dark Magician player, and he swears by it, and every time he swears by it, I'm like, it's just not it. Shining Stark's kind of its own thing, though. I also like, I'm also a fan of, Gem Knights, even though I've never... I think I've made, like, one Gem Knight deck ever, and then I was like, okay, I'm good now. I love that it's my turn, by the way. Oh, of course it can't. You think that it actually could do that? You think it'd be able to handle any of that? Of course not. I mostly just want to see if he even lets me do anything here. See, that just sounds disgusting. Gem Knight Fiendsmith tier sounds disgusting, because you're already adding an archetype that I despised when it came out, which is tier. And then adding Fiendsmiths, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know about that. I don't think I can get behind that one. Shout out to the other copy of Infinite Imperm that you put in there. What if I hit... No, actually, yes. I should not be in this match anymore after turn 2, especially with all this going on. Oh, shout out to Effect Veiler. So you had... Wait, so hold on. You had 2 Imperms and Effect Veiler in hand? That's crazy. No. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Your eyes are scarred. Actually, never mind. I like it here. The delay is pretty much non-existent. Because fucking I'm gonna make Ancient Gear Dragon Rulers. How the hell how is that even gonna work? I mean, you could try it. I feel like it's not a big deal, right? I try making the delay not super, like, bad. I don't like it. I don't like having, like, a delay that's, like, 5-10 seconds long or anything like that. It just kind of annoys me. How many cards do you have to do with the Crystron support instead? Ow. And I'm dead. Has anyone, by the way, this is a random thing, okay? Has anyone here been to Jack in the Box? I'm asking for a very specific reason. Hey, what's going on? How's the cut treating me? You know, it's whatever. Just kind of grinding through it a little bit. I'm just trying to get enough stuff to make another deck for later. How you doing today, though? See, Crystron makes more sense because it can spew a lot of level 5s, which K9 likes, and it has good recursion. And Tristaros, which is the most broken card ever. When are the new Borreload and Rocket stuff supposed to come out again? Oh, you have no Crystron at all? Ten URs. Okay, that's not bad. Don't think that's in Australia. Probably not. It's like a thing that's in the US. But it's a place that's getting in my state, it's getting okay. I'm really happy that it was Neos Fusion. I stop it with Ash and he decided, nope, I can't win this now. There's one that's opening up in my state here soon, and that's what I was wondering. I've had it before, like out in Seattle. But there's one gonna be here now. Apparently. Trying to get to level 20 with Black Wings, but haven't had too much time to play. Been busy. Today is prep day for the bigger job, so I have a lot more time today. Oh, okay. Think it's in the pack of Blazing Domain or the one that is bringing all the new stuff, like all the main characters and stuff. Okay. There's so many packs for sure. See, this guy's using Typhoon, and I want to use Typhoon. Like, I want to use those, and I want to use them with some of the Simorg cards. Like, I want to do all of that. But I just need... I don't have any copies of Crocia. I have, like, 2 or 3 copies of Swen. I have, like, 2 or 3 copies of Chant. I have the 2 of, like, the, Phonics? I have 2 Phonics. I'm getting there, but I'm just not there yet. Blackwings are cool. You've just been using Code Talkers. You didn't use the, didn't you have, like, weren't you using, like, or you made, like, a Borreload deck, didn't you? It was, or it was like a Rocket Dragon Ruler deck. You didn't use that in the Duelist Cup? Scrubby with the combos, eh. I mean, the double standards. Listen, I don't want to hear it. I like the artwork. Like you flip flopping between go second and go first builds. It's probably I mean, that's fine. Gets you used to kind of playing two different styles, I guess. What deck list do you have, TZ? Because I'm trying to, like, I want to learn how to use the deck. I'm gonna add some of the some other like random like winged beast cards and stuff to it as well because I wanted to. That deck is just super poly plus droplet and 3 starters all the time. Eh. Listen, it's fine. Speedroid rubber band shooter, huh? You just copied and pasted the cheapest one off Master Duel meta? You know what? That's fair. Well, can you... How about this? Can you find the one that you made and put it in the Discord in the Yu-Gi-Oh section? That way I know I have it there for later. If not, that's fine. I don't really care. I can look it up myself later if I need. I just want to have a good, like, base to go off of when I actually make it. And then that way I can throw in shit that's going to make it inconsistent so I can have fun. Like I normally do. Speedroids are a thing. Okay. Appreciate it. Ancient Gear Commander and Wyvern here, huh? With 2 Fortress and Gear Town? Okay. I also don't have a ton of crafting material right now. I have some now. I'm starting to build up a little bit more again, but I don't like using it all up on like one archetype if I can. But we'll see. After they stopped 4 plays. In reality, I'm not winning this, but it's fine. Alright, what if I put down this? Okay. Oh, excuse me. You think he's gonna let me commander? I assume no. Oh, okay. I'm gonna... Are you able to post that in the Yu-Gi-Oh chat instead of the just chatting? If possible. I don't know. Okay, I'm still trying to tweak that other chat right now. I'll open up the link in my other tab, though, just so I have it. If you're able to. If you can't, it's fine. I'll do it later. So this is it here. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. The funny thing is, he still allowed me to do this. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna bring out the next copy of Fortress. And okay, there goes the Barone Negate. Okay. I'm honestly just doing things at this point. This isn't really gonna help me. It's more just funny. Add to my hand, I can add statue. Let's see if he lets me do this. Okay. Ancient Gear Golem? Or Dark Golem? Pop Dark Golem? This, and I can technically grab a box for later. Nah, actually, no, it's fine. I'll just get rid of the box. I don't actually need it. Do this? I'm assuming he's gonna try. Okay. You. Okay. Why would you do that? Okay, that's, you know what? Fair enough. Okay, I'll re-bring out Dark Golem. And we'll just do this. You know, I somehow... Even with me, even with him, like, taking out my stuff with Phonics, I like that I was still able to bring out Dark Golem again no matter what, and then at least do 3,000. I find that a little funny. But, yeah, whatever. Oh. Sure. Well, you win at this point. So you go, you know, you go ahead. Maybe go ahead. I guess you don't have to. I guess you can just sit here and just keep comboing. Anyways. I'm gonna look at... Okay, he's gonna battle now. So we've got, what, 3 copies Eldum, 2 copies of Mikhala, 3 copies Swen, 3 copies Crocia, 1 copy Phonics, Noble Knight, Shield Bearer? Okay. Varun. Sheena, 3 copies of that. The 1 copy of Tenki. Okay. Manifestation, Vision. I don't think I have, like, any of... I have a couple things in the extra deck that's in here, so I can make something work. It wouldn't be great, but it would be something. I'm still... So I'm like right there. It sucks though because I need to still win like a few more matches to get to the next level at some point. With the Duelist Cup, do you have to win a certain amount in a row in order to advance? Was that what it was? I don't remember. I mean, I could also just... Yeah, I need less than 200. I could literally just grind out on ranked. I haven't done ranked at all in a minute. Okay. Oh, is it 4 consecutive? Oh, if that's the case, I am not going to be able to do that. We'll switch over to ranked for a minute then, if that's the case. Yeah. Well, there's one. You're talking about once you hit like plat, you have to hit them like 4 in a row. Like that. Is it 5 in a row in Masters? Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy. I only need 1 more win, technically, to get to the next, so I guess I'll do that real quick. His deck runs 3 Super Poly. Damn. I am going to go... Second. You go ahead. Oh, uses Predaplant Trip is in this deck? Oh, okay. Interesting. It's the most annoying part of Masters, but once you rank up in Master 2, you get into rated, so it's not all that bad. Okay. It's cool then. Alright, let's stop that. So no prep up rights for you. Okay. All right, sure. I'm gonna do this. Okay. All right. That's, you know what? I deserve that one. All right, there you go. You get to get dealt 18 and then end. I guess. Sure. Okay. So this is where I stop this. Good morning. How you doing, Carl? How's it going? The scripted duels they do at YCS? I haven't, actually. Welcome to the stream, Carl. How are you doing today? It is 6 o'clock over here for me, so it's not morning, but still. Sure, you go ahead and do that. I'm surprised that one broke through. Ah, I see. Interesting chat. Were you complaining about rating Typhoon out of all things here? I'm not. Lilia is. I'm not. Well, I guess Lilia is in the Twitch chat. In the YouTube chat, it's not. Oh, there's you. Oh, there's Timaeus the United. Okay. Sure. Okay. This doesn't help me at all. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Never played Earth Machine. Is the deck even good in this format? Oh, probably not. I'm just playing it just because today. I try mixing in a few different decks that I've made in the past and just play them on stream for a little bit. What deck do you normally play, Call? It's pre-decided, but the actual voice actors go through it as if it's another episode. Plus, you see some matchups that never happen, like Kite versus Kaiba or Yugi versus Grandpa. That's kind of cool. I didn't think I was going to have another hand that I was going to absolutely hate as much as this one. Or as much as the, like, not the last one, but the, a few other ones that I've had before, and somehow this hand is even worse. Okay. This is a very typical, good old typical Blue Eyes stuff. Yep. Marincess and Sky Striker. Though kind of doing Marincess because going second into detail feels genuinely awful. It does, yep, I agree with you on that. Marincess I'm happy about hearing, that's cool. Sky Striker, it's probably in like my top 5 of decks that I just despise, for me personally. But I can't stand Sky Striker as a deck, so... Yeah, those stop playing Marincess. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? Okay, okay, this is now better. This is now a little better for me. Yep, there's drill beam. Okay, so I got that to pop. He's flexing with the Royal Rare drill beam. Okay. Duplication? I'm actually gonna get rid of Commander here. Does let it happen. The problem... It's better for me to do this. This is fine. Oh, you're annoying. Okay. This has now become a little more unfortunate. Yeah, this has become more unfortunate now. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can crash, I guess, if I need to. That's about all I have. Unfortunately, he's got other stuff. Yeah. Change of subject, which version of TMNT do you like the most? The 90s, 2003, 2012, or 24? Excuse me. It would be 2003 for me. So yeah. 2003. Is there any other decks that you've been trying to use, Call? Or is it just the Marincess and the Sky Striker for the most part, you said? Wishes for the Eyes of Blue. I honestly think it would be funnier if he had all of his back row just filled up, where he couldn't use things like wishes or whatever else, and he'd just be stuck. These are the main decks. I have around 15 usable Master Duel decks with my 3 accounts. Oh, okay. What's your favorite deck that you have between your 3 accounts? So all 15 of your usable Master Duel decks. Which one do you find to be the worst, but also the funniest at the same time? See, I agree with 2003. See, 2003, like I said, is, in my opinion, for TMNT, the best one. Oh god, you have Flower Guardian FTK? Oh, okay. Well, that would probably be the if I were to have one, if I were to choose between the decks and I saw that, that's probably also the one I would say. Which shredder do you like more? Alien, Demon, Virus, or Karai. Maybe the alien one? I don't remember a lot of the stuff, to be honest, from TMNT. It's an extremely inconsistent FTK, but you win by just boring the opponents to death. You know, sometimes that's just what you have to do. I have won matches with my my Magnet Warriors deck is like that, where I just kind of do stuff on their turn, and I feel like half the time they just get fed up and annoyed by it because it's taking forever, that they just kind of give up. It's happened multiple times, and I love it. I think it's great for that. What am I gonna get? You know, Citadel would be great. I guess for what it's worth, I can, technically speaking, do this again. The problem is... Demon Shredder, okay. I can crash again, and then just get rid of True Light again, or force the, Oh, okay. There's the next copy of Drill Beam. Sure. Yeah, I deserve that one. That's fine. I can hit advance. I guess for what it's worth, I do have stuff here. Do you think he's going to let me do this? Dark Golem. I want to block if I can. Fortress is the one that I want him to try to hit with Spirit if I can. Like, you have to hard draw into the card that gives 500 burn damage for every synchro summon through the effect. Oh, okay, this guy's popping Roar, okay. To the effect of Moon Flower Viewing, Willow Recardination, Grave Effect, or Zebra Grass, and pray that the other Flower Cardian draws won't hit the specific spells. And then you need to have enough cards left in the deck to loop. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I have this past week, I have gone up against ooh, I actually should grab another one of those. Oh, you know what? No, I should have done okay, this is fine. I went up against Infernity Burn. I've gone up against it like twice in less than a week, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little annoyed that I've gone up against it twice in a week. I am gonna in fact pop Fortress now. Again. He is going to set another spell trap. That is fine. What one did he grab? Majesty? Okay. It's annoying. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, get out the big guy at least. Okay. All right. All right. And all right. All right. I'm not going to pop that. Well, I got this to a point where we're tied somehow. Oh, what's going on, Ernest? How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. I did not mean to do that. That's fine. I guess it's down here now. It should still sound fine, so. Still getting used to, like, I'm still getting used to mic placement for this, so. Actually, I'm gonna move it up. Just slightly. This Duelist Cinema? You know, it's something. I like the fact that he thought Majesty was going to do something. Good, nothing. Don't want to bring down the mood. You're good. No, hopefully things get better, if anything, if things aren't the best right now. Is anyone excited for any new support and stuff to be coming out eventually? I know we talked about a little bit of like different support that's coming out at some point, like the new like Boral or Rocket cards or whatever else. But kind of curious if there's any other types of support that are coming out that people are interested in. It can be both. I mean, I usually stick towards just Master Duel usually for me, but I mean, if you want to talk about TCG, we can talk about TCG as well. Oh, Enneacraft. I've heard a little bit about Enneacraft stuff so far, a little bit. New tune support? Okay. I'm supposed to be getting one new Penguin card for my Penguin deck. So there's that. I don't think it's out yet. For TCG, please don't let the full arts come out. I don't need Rocket Circular that sends for cost and Soul Charge for 4. Have you seen the fan game being made, MDO or Master Duel Online? I have not, no. What's the difference between it and like normal Master Duel and stuff then? Enneacraft is a flip deck where the monsters are basically monster spells and traps at the same time. Really creative way to use the concept of pendulum monsters. Okay. Shout out to pendulum monsters being a thing still. Okay. Okay. You know, I did not think I was gonna win that match with just Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, and then I won the match with the Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. So you know what? We take the win and we move on. That was cinema. It's like an online open world RPG sort of thing. You just seen it last night. Oh, okay. If you have a video or whatever, post that. I want to see it, actually. I mean, I could find it, actually. Never mind. I can find it. I'm good. I'm just trying to be lazy. Their win con is basically surviving for 2 turns as the field spell inflicts 900 burn damage for every flipped up card during the end phase. Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. I am right there. I just need to do a little bit more in ranked, and then we will get there. Well, actually, I think I have a couple dailies. Oh, I have duel in solo mode. I guess I could do that. You know what? Yeah, we'll just duel in solo mode real quick. Challenge. What ones do I not have done? I don't have this one done. Oh, this is the Barrel Dragon one. These cards are not once per turn, and they solely react to your opponent. Their opponent has to basically guess which Enneacraft are face down on the field, and has to choose which one they want to trigger and which ones to play around. Okay. So it's a lot more like a chess match than with them. Is this what we wanted to see, by the way, now? Shout out to banned instant fusion that I can use right now. There's a lot of guessing involved. I think that's kind of cool, though. Okay. Well, I tried that. Yo, summoned skull? That's crazy. Sure. It's only a 5-minute vid. I'll check it out here in a little bit. But that's what's fun. That's what makes it fun to play against. Like, I mean, it sounds like it's interesting. I've heard a little bit of it, so. Do they have... They didn't say when it's supposed to come out yet, right? Okay. Fusion deployment. Burl Dragon. I guess that's also true. I feel like I've never really seen it half the time. That's fine. Okay, well, you're back again. Though expect the next selection pack to have one of the weaker archetypes after we got meta-changing decks like Detail, Yummy, and K9. And Radiant Typhoon, which is also really good. I'm excited to use Radiant Typhoon. Once I have enough stuff for it. So I personally expect India Crafter RB next. What is RB? Or is that the rocket, like, Boral stuff? Seven completed, huh? Like, that's what we're doing today? Shout out to them just never getting what they need. Shout out to the bot. Okay. I do in fact have kunai with chain yet again. Yeah, we'll do this. And Raigeki. And 100 dragon. That works. Okay. Set end. Oh, you know what? I should send Chris an invite to the Discord when I can. And you did. Give me a second. Let me actually do that real quick. There we go. I completely forgot to. Oh, yeah. How's it going, Lenny? What are you up to right now? Alright, well, I got one. I just need another one. And we're good. Oh, two more, I guess. RB is a really bad archetype that has yet to come to Master Duel. Basically, the main monsters are tools, and the boss monster of the archetype is a robot, and these robots have an effect that boosts it for every tool its link arrows point to. Cool archetype design, but loses the two hand traps. Gotcha. It sounds like Power Tool Dragon in like a weird way to me. But it's cool. I mean, it sounds cool. Gateway to Chaos. What if I do this and do this? And I take this. All right, and then again, then I don't take that. Oh, man. Just... Alright, there we go. I expect that archetype to hit Master Duel. Doubt they will shake up the meta again by straight up releasing the branded support. Oh, is there a new branded support that's supposed to be coming out? I guess it doesn't really surprise me. Branded Draco Tail is the best deck in the TCG right now because of the new branded support that came out. I'll have to check it out at some point later. Branded's another one of those decks I was never really a huge fan of. It's kind of funny, like, seeing people still, like, use Branded every now and then. Branded will never die. Oh, I agree. I agree. It is not going to die. Yeah. That's true. For what it's worth, it is definitely a deck that is, it feels like live the test of time so far. For sure. Another one, Sky Striker. Yeah. True. Nice, I'm about to lose to this. Which is fine, I don't really care. This is me just throwing in random shit. Yeah. It's just a solo bot. Using like the loner decks that they give. I needed to do solo missions. I literally needed like 2 more. So I'm just letting him win. I was spamming out stuff because I don't even use any of that. Alright, let's see if I can win this time. I have no idea how to use these. I'm just gonna do this and do this. Sure. Right back in the lightning, huh? You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Shout out to my next copy of Envoy. All right. I see. We're back to this again. What if I just keep doing this? Mm-hmm. Okay. What? What if I do this again? Sure. Okay, I like it. I'm on that 100 damage grind right now. Oh my god. What does this do again? Okay. Doing this. Oh, instant fusion. Okay. Are we ever gonna see instant fusion come back and not be banned? A part of me kind of wants it back. And there we go. Okay, perfect. Nice and dead from chaos. So I should have gotten 40 from that. Yep. Okay. Time to open up packs. I'm gonna open up packs just to get Doom's cards that I don't want. That's what we're doing. Oh. Okay. Maybe I'll actually get stuff. Can I get anything else besides... Okay. Swen. Goki the Tyrant Ogre? Sure. I already have one of you, but sure. Alright, next one. Can I get two? Nope. Ah, yes, my next copy of Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. Card is not even useful in Goki. Is it not? I've seen a couple decks that try to run like one copy of it. Shout out to Goki Rematch. And shout out to that. Oh my fucking god. Goki Rematch, fine. But I don't need to keep seeing this fucking Goki whatever. It's gonna be dust. I don't care. I'm happy about that. Sure, sure. Okay. Nothing. You want to go blind second with Goki? Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I think that was a good pull for sure. Okay. I think I already have like 2 copies of this one. This would be my 3rd. Yeah, it's good in Radiant, yeah. Okay, nice and nothing. You know, I had a lot more higher hopes for this. And, that's my... Either that's the 3rd chant I've gotten at this point, or it's the 4th. I don't remember. It's something like that. Crimson Blader Assault Mode. I'll keep the Crimson Blader Assault Mode anyways. Sweet. I got... I have only managed to keep pulling Swen and Chant are like the only 2 things I keep pulling for Radiant. Vision, the honorary Sky Striker card. Let me see what I have for Radiance now. Now, let me actually do this. So the fact that I'm pulling 10 from this means that I must have gotten another copy. of either Swen. Yep, that was my 4th copy of Chant. Oh, excuse me, sir. Radiant. Oh my god, I cannot spell. I have still yet to get a single copy of Crocia, a single copy of Eldom, and a single copy of Vision. Oh, man. So there we go. Radiant Typhoon Vision did so much for me in the Duelist Cup. Did it? I need to see what it even... I've seen it used a couple times. If the set card is destroyed by the effective Mystical Space Typhoon, you can activate... Or you can destroy, you can set it, and then you can activate. Draw 2. If you have Radiant Typhoon card, or a quick play spell in your hand, discard 1, or your entire hand if you don't. And then add 1 Mystical Space Typhoon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we will figure out what the next plan is because I don't know. He was going first. Sky Striker needed consistency and helps a lot going second by forcing out Mitsu Omni through MST search. Oh, okay. Alright, I will be right back. I have returned. Okay, so what I have so far, I'm just gonna throw all of like the bigger cards that I have currently. I'm not necessarily going to use multiple copies of these or anything like that, but I just want to keep this here for what I have. What would be the bare minimum I would need in order to make this work with like effectively engine wise? Because I want to add some of the Samorg cards because I've been wanting to make something with it. So yeah. I'm assuming I'm probably, no matter what, gonna want to use up stuff to make 3 copies of Vision, I'm assuming. And then kind of going from there. Actually, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, let me get rid of this fucking... you are. Goodbye. Shout out first to the Dragon Lords. Goodbye. Okay, well, I have enough now to make a little bit more. So if I wanted, I can make the 3 copies of Vision and like a single copy of Eldum, I guess, if I needed, and then kind of go from there. If I were to use this. Let me look at that deck list again. I like that I can put in MST like that. So right now I have this. How am I gonna make the Simorgh cards in this work? I'm gonna throw in a couple of these. The problem is this does also hard lock me if I did some more stuff like this. That's the only problem. This is the only other winged beast that would be in here. You think anyone's made one of these yet? Hold on. Seeing a couple other versions of this deck right now. The only thing I'm seeing would be like Sovereignty, and that would be like about it. Still looking at like other random decks right now that are using it. No. What is this? I did find somebody that actually made a I did in fact find somebody that is using a Radiant Simorgh deck. It's interesting looking. It's running just one copy of Crocia. Which I don't know if that's necessarily the best. I don't know. Let me go back to the other Simorg cards. If I did that, I only have one of you right now. One of you. At least one of you. Big bird. Big bird. Big birds. One of you. One of you? I want to try with the Simorg build. You're also welcome back. I'm just trying to... I'm looking at like a couple random things just to see what I can kind of make work. Because I want to see if we can make it work. I don't have, unfortunately, like a ton of like crafting material right now. So like I can make like 3 copies of Vision and then 1 Eldom if I wanted to. And then I could still make 3 Crocia. So I would have enough to like make kind of what we need, I guess, for that aspect. I just don't know where to begin with the build, you know what I mean? That's the only thing. Would I even want to run Elbors, technically? I guess, technically speaking, it does work. Also, why is he a pyro? Better to start with Eldom. So if that's the case, do we want to run 3 Eldom and only 1 Vision then? With just because of what I have available? Is that probably better? We'll throw the hand traps in a second. I want to kind of get some of these first. It's better than 3 Vision and Eldom, so I'll do 3 Eldom and Vision. I'm fine with that. Should I run 3 Crocia then, probably? Since that'd be something that kind of works with like it being a winged beast. It technically does work with some of the other support in general too. If you run pure, run 3. I feel like... I think that's better to 3 Eldom over the... Okay, cool. I mean, I have enough to just do the 3. I might as well just do the 3, just craft them, because I can always... If I want to run more of like a pure version of this deck, I have the stuff for it at this point, so we might as well do that. Is there anything else on the Radiant side? And something like Yummy Radiant Typhoon, you would run 2, but in pure 3 is a must. Gotcha. Giant Fly to run over towers. One Copse of Ascendance. One copy Manifestation. Oh, that's Mandate. Okay. You said Giant Fly? One copy Mandate. I hate searching for shit in this game. So am I running any of these other ones then, like Meghala or Vortex? Oh yeah. I was gonna mill that down to 1. That's right. Just have the 1 Phonics, yeah. Because what I've been seeing, I feel like I've only been seeing it as 1. Is a must play, but also 1 of. How many of Eidolon do people usually use then? Is it just like 2? I'm seeing 2, it looks like. Mega Hala, I personally don't run, but 99% of builds run it. Well, they run it at 3. Personally run 3 of the Link 3. Okay, we'll run 3 then for now, if we can make... Well, we'll see what we're looking at for the extra deck at the end of this. If we need to mill it to 2, we'll mill it to 2. But we'll run it at 3 for the time being. So there's a special summon from hand. Pot of Extravagance. Okay, I do have one. I'm pretty sure. Ponix, Mandate, and Vortex are your main interruptions. Gotcha. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have that Mecha Phantom Beast, to be honest. What the hell is it called again? What's the copy? It's an SR, isn't it? It's an SR. No, it's not. Am I going crazy right now? Is that not an SR? I'm just seeing Dracosac. Is it not Dracosac, right? Isn't the other one? Yeah. You play Werewolf for rank 9x. I don't have Werewolf right now, so... Yeah, it's not Dracosac. That's what I thought. What the fuck is the name of it again? Where are you? It's not. Okay. It would have popped up right away if it was. It just looks like one. Co-Money gave me 4 copies. Phantom Fortress. I should have just put Phantom. It would have popped up. I don't... I can decraft random shit real quick to get it. What if I... Oh, I don't need you. Goodbye. I now have it. There we go. uh... Seeing a deck list running 3 Purge. I think I have Totem. I do have a copy of Totem Bird. Win, I do have a copy of Win. Yep. I have 2 copies of Win, actually. I have currently the 1 Samorg Bird of Sovereignty. Do we... I think we probably only just run, if we're gonna run any, it's probably that one. Doom Eagle. We'll throw Doom Eagle in. Doomed Eagle. Yep, Little Knight, yep. Probably what? IP and SP? Or are we just running just SP? Bamboozler. Oh yeah, Gossip Shadow, yeah. Bamboozling Gossip Shadow, that's what it is. You always call them bamboozle. Yeah, it's bamboozling, technically. I guess we do have enough 3s to, technically speaking, use this thing, huh? I didn't even think about it. I do actually have Cicada King, for what it's worth. I do actually have that. Yeah, it's bamboozling. That's the one. Gossip is the one that changes it. For what it's worth, if we want to, we can run Cicada King. I do have it. That puts us at 11 right now. Is there any... What is this? We are running Samorg Radiant Typhoon. That's what we're doing. Oh, Typhon, yeah. I like Typhon. I'm probably not gonna run IP. I honestly, I feel like I just never run. I never really run IP as much as, like, I have it in my, I have it, but I feel like I never really truly use it that often. Oh, the Ritual Beast one? What the hell was it again? You said it's the Link 4 one? Oh, this one. It's, Ulti. It's clearly double standards. At least here, Gem FS has structure. Listen, I don't care. The Radiants look cool, and I'm going to be a hypocrite all I need to. I'm not gonna worry about... we won't worry about the Ritual Beast one for now. Listen, it is what it is, Lily. I don't know what to tell you. I will hydrate with Fago. What, I still have 3 slots. Is there anything else we really want to? Most of these are going to be cut once Branded support arrives. Yeah, I wouldn't say... I mean, Underworld Goddess we could still throw in there as a just in case. Are we even going to really have anything to summon Barone? I guess when I add like the ashes and stuff like that. I already have SP. I feel like I'm not going to use IP for this one. I mean, I guess that's true. I could just normal summon that, but... yeah. I don't know if I have Featherstorm, though. That's the problem. I don't have Harpy's Featherstorm. I just have the normal Feather Duster. Normal still locks its search effect. Okay. What else is there for wind? Oh, really? It's the only one you don't? Oh, I did not mean to hit ritual spells. I have a singular super poly. So we could add it. I was a little confused at what you were trying to say with that, to be fair, TZ, but it's fine. Would it be worth even putting in the one super poly? I do have Ultimate Slayer. I could Garura Mud Dragon still, put one super poly and one ultimate in. I love Ultimate Slayer. I think it's a hilarious card. So we could. Jesus Christ. I did not spell Garura right at all. I spelled Garuria. I don't think I have end tests though or anything like that. I think the only ones, yeah. I have Mud Dragon and I have Garura. Well, if we're gonna just add a synchro target, I guess that's true. Yeah, we could do the Ignister one, I guess. I guess that's true. Aggregators, also true too. I do have the Wind Pegasus one though. So that would be like this if we were to make it, if this was to be the extra deck. I don't have any Malong. So this is what our extra deck is looking like. We got a Mud Dragon, we got Garura, we got an Ignister, Totem Bird, Bamboozling, Cicada King, the Phantom Fortress, Typhon, Win, SP Little Knight, 3 copies of Eidolon, Doom Eagle, and Samorg Bird of Sovereignty. So I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, let me put Pot in here. But what if I put Mystic Potato in here? The Royal Rare Mystic Potato. Just because... I'm joking. Imagine all of a sudden, like, the guy saw, like, that I went up against saw all this stuff, and then it just sees a potato randomly in here. It'd be funny. So extra deck is fine. What do we want to make adjustments to right now in the actual main deck? Well, actually first... Well, I gotta add my 2 copies of Ash that I always add. So I'll do that first. What other quick plays do we want to run? Because right now I have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Oh, Droplet called by? That's true. Could just do like that. That's true. Both trigger Vortex, Amponyx, or Crocea. So that gets us at 41. Is there any other things we want to add? Do we want to just add... fucking imperms? Or anything like that? Or do we want to keep it more like this? If I added 1. Singular 1. Well, now officially you would see 1 in the deck. We don't have to. We can run Purge, that's fine. So right now, before we make any adjustments anymore to the main deck, now granted, we can test things out if we need to, obviously, in some matches, but right now I have Simorgh Bird of Beginning, 3 copies of Bringing, 2 copies of Ash, 1 Calamity, 3 Eldum, 3 Swen, 1 Bird of Protection, 1 Bird of Perfection, 2 copies of Crocea, 1 Dark Simorgh, 1 Simorgh Lord of the Storm, 1 Simorgh of Darkness. We've got Vibrant Vortex. We've got Phonics. We've got Pot of Extravagance. We've got Simorgh Onslaught, Ultimate Slayer, 3 copies of Typhoon, Super Polymerization, Called By, Forbidden Droplet, 3 copies of Chant, 1 Manifestation, 1 Vision, 1 Ascendance, 1 Purge, 1 Mandate. Oh, I did see that random Noble Knight card that you're talking about. Isn't it a, Which one was it again? It was, Shield Bearer, that's what it was. Where the fuck is Shield Bearer at? A Shield Holder. There's Shield Bearer. It banishes itself from hand to search Eldum. I mean, we could throw it in. Do we want to add a copy of, not Tenyi, fucking, what the fuck is it, Tenki? Do we want to add a copy of Tenki in here? This would grab me Swen if I needed to, but I don't know if it's necessary, though. Not worth? Okay. I didn't think so, but you never know. Oh, we didn't add, what's the other one that I got? Sheena? Do we want to add that one copy of Sheena that I got? Rather, you need more non-engine than cards to access your engine. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, Sheena is an obvious pick most of the time. Play it at 2 copies even. Yeah, I don't have 2 copies, but we got 1. So right now, this is what the deck's looking like if we're gonna run anything like this. I'm gonna need the 3 copies of Bird of Beginning already in general. The 3 Bird of Perfection's usually good, so I'm running that for sure. Calamities, I think fine at a 1. I probably won't run any more of that. Protection's fine at a 1. What's the plan behind the Samorgs? I just like birds. For me, I was just gonna run them just because I like them. I didn't have an absolute specific plan for them. He says with no Raid Raptor deck. Yeah, why would I use Raid Raptors? I've got some Orcs. To be fair, we could go into, if we really wanted rank 4 plays, I could also still do that. If we wanted to change things up a little bit. I was trying to decide if I want to run... I do have Repulsion, which is kind of funny. If it'd be funny if you made this 60 card. It would be really funny. We're not talking about... That doesn't count. I could run the 1 copy of that. Repulsion would be really funny. Like I said, in general. But I don't know if it's necessary. You are right about the Bird of Perfection technically being there for rank 4 plays, which we don't really have. But it still would allow me to grab other Samorg stuff, and then still, I guess, if I wanted to go into stuff like... It'd be other options for like going into like Doom Eagle or Bird of Sovereignty and stuff like that if I needed. So it is there for that. Or I guess Win. So there's that. Plus the nice thing about Perfection too is I can also, when he's normal summon, just send Samorg. Like bring him out. Something like that. It's not the best. I mean, I could see us, instead of running 3, I could mill it down to like a 1. If we're feeling that instead. Because that would also lower the number of cards down to 43. It's either we do that or we go into more rank 4 plays just because. Like what if I did rank 4 plays into Redoers? Just because. I could also switch it up. Instead of doing more perfection, I could also throw in more for calamity, I guess, too, technically. Maybe because... I almost want to instead... I almost want to not do Bird of Protection and do another Calamity instead. Because that goes further into the 3s for some of these other things too. No, I'm not going to do rank 4 over Super Poly. I was just thinking about things. I think the Super Poly is better. I'm more theory crafting right now, so... Alright, what do we... Oh, okay. What do we call this? Oh, also, Kyle, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, what are we gonna call this? We call it... I want to have a funny name. Radiant... No. I don't know what the fuck I call this. Bird Pile of Radiance? That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. Version 1. So, like I said, I have these here. At this point. I have a lot of stuff that's going to let me add some more cards to my hand. Or send some other ones. We'll try this out. Like I said, this is a version 1, so we're gonna do some tests and see what we can do with this. I'm gonna need to get more card cases. I feel like I barely have any. I mean, I feel like I have to go with the MST. Ironically, Ripper is a wind. Yeah, but isn't Ripper a 5? Which one do we run? I think Lost World's kind of funny. I like the ghosts. Oh, birds that aren't radiant. That's funny. That actually is funny too, to be honest. I do kind of like that. We'll do Bird Pile of Radiance, though, for now. What's a funnier one to use right now? You know what I didn't add, though? Yeah, Ripper's 5. Okay. How do we feel about me throwing in... how do we feel about me putting in Apex Avian? Since I'm running some orgs. It'd be another option for negate purposes. There's a card that summons a monster that's banished if you want to use that. What would it be? I do think it would be really funny to make like a 60 card like bird pile just to see what we could get to work. I do kind of like the idea of that. Oh, Leviar. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, summon Avian off the Link 3 some more. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Because then that's at least another, that's another option for, like, the main deck, I feel like. I already have Cicada King in here. I'd probably say Cicada King's fine. And then we can kind of go from there. So, with that being said, I mean, I guess we just try it, right? People are going to need to tell me how to run, like, how I should probably run the Radiant portion of things, but I'll kind of figure it out, I guess. Okay, I guess I don't get to play that. I don't know, good luck. You know what? It's fair enough. Okay. Let's, say I'm going second. I'm going up against Thunder Dragons right now. This is what we're doing today. Okay. Sure. Magna into Bestial Rebellion. Into Regained. Into get rid of for another Thunder Dragon. Into get rid of that. There's Colossus. Okay. You know... Okay. The funny thing, I'm not, like, upset about this. So I'm gonna droplet. I could, technically speaking, do this discard. I don't know what some more do. They kind of just bring themselves out from grave. Let me onslaught. I'm trying to test things out here. Alright, so how do we feel about that? I can now, technically speaking, Radiant now. Should I add a monster? Well, the onslaught I can get rid of. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. Because onslaught still does stuff for me. Alright, this is where we're gonna Bird of Beginning then? Or bringing? I said beginning, I meant bringing. Okay. I guess technically speaking, I could have done that. I also have Elbors now. How's it going, Pop? I'm gonna say Pop because I'm like Pop. Yeah. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. What if I did this? And making some custom Yu-Gi-Oh cards in Duelbook. That's cool. Okay. Yes, yes. Tribute. Big Bird. Big Bird Slam? If you changed Sheena, you would have stopped the effect and returned the opponent's spells or traps. Would I have technically? Okay. And he definitely just returns everything. I already had Mist Valley, but I can bring him back now, actually. I'm testing things, like I said. We're testing things here. Had an interesting idea for night-themed cards that revolve around equip spells. For, like, the, for the actual, like, custom cards themselves. That'd be cool, yeah. Okay. It gives him the card draw. And then either way I can still just slam into the Baldrake. Yeah, I guess I probably... I only get the one attack, so that doesn't help me. I can do that, but that doesn't really necessarily help right now. So I'll leave it off. If a continuous field... continuous/field spell/trap leaves the field before its effect can resolve, it won't. Oh, okay, gotcha. Eh. It's fine. Is he just running... Is he just running like Thunder Dragon Bestials? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Col Colossus is back. Sure. Chaos Angel. Yep. Why do you gotta be banning my Elbors like that? What do my Elbors do to you? Alright, well, I lost. Like, forgot how hard it is to make balanced, but still interesting cards from scratch, so it's currently a little rough to make. I gotcha. I remember, like, when I was super young, I would make, like, random, like, custom cards and stuff like that, just because. Alright, well, game 1, we didn't do much of anything. We brought Sheen out, so we did that. I'm gonna go first. Sometimes I make custom cards, but it's just existing Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards with their effects reimagined. That's always kind of cool, though. I special summon you. I activate you. Okay. Swen? I can technically vision. So I can do this. This is me learning how to use this deck still. So bear with me. Oh. Does getting rid of this do anything for me? Not necessarily, it looks like. So now I can do this. Phonics. I guess technically speaking, I can also now activate this, which would allow me to grab another Radiant Typhoon or an MST. I guess I'll just grab an MST just to have. And then now I can activate Crocia. Activate Crocia. And then I can re-add back either Vision or do some of the other stuff. I guess we'll do Mandates. This is me still learning, but we're trying things. A bird. Pop the bird. We're gonna throw Elbors in here for later. Okay. So I can technically go into Eidolon. So I could do Eidolon, or I could technically go into a bigger bird. Okay. What if I... Excuse me, Jesus Christ. What if I... Bird. Activate bird. Bring back bird. I could go into another bird. No. Would I have used Phonix's effect? Oh, I see. I could have used him to go into that and then done that. Oh, okay. I guess I could still do Doom Eagle. So what if I did this? Doom Eagle. And then I set 3 end. Bird into Avian. How did we like that? How is this? It was something. It's not necessarily like amazing, but it was something. Cracked end board. It's... What does the Link 4 do? We don't have a Link 4. We just have Link 3s. There's some Org Bird of Sovereignty, if that's the one you're talking about, or you're talking about Doom. It's Bird of Sovereignty. You can't target this. Oh, okay. What if I... MST'd that? Oh, okay, so I was supposed to use the trap probably, but just don't use the actual effect of it. So like this. Don't use effect. I have another MST anyways for later. I gotcha, I gotcha. Okay. I'm still learning it. We're getting there though. So Pop, is there any other is there any specific decks and stuff that you use in Yu-Gi-Oh? Or do you play Master Duel or anything like that really? Or is it more just make random stuff? Use the trap in response to when you MST a normal speller trap. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I can actually do this and get rid of that white stone. You're watching in church, so the volume's on minimum. Oh, okay. God. You're in church right now? What if I did this and took out the white stone? And then I eagled. Or Apex Avian, I mean. And then I just did that. Oh, wait. I negated my own fucking thing, my bad. I didn't time that right at all. I have like 20 seconds because I'm sitting here trying to figure out how things work. So then technically if I do this, this works? With mandate now? Oh, wait, no, you target one face-up card your opponent controls and negate it. Oh, okay. I see. I guess I could have targeted, if I needed to Elbors. Technically, and then done that, right? Okay, this is why I need practice. This is the exact reason why I need the practice for this. So I am supposed to activate, so I am supposed to chain the mandate still with it. Okay, because I thought that the mandate just popped normally. So that's why I was confused. Like that? Jesus Christ. If you want to negate the poly, I gotcha. So like that? So then I can do this. And start targeting these. Those go back. I draw a card. I could now do this. Reveal the big boy. I could technically normal summon. I'm just testing things out right now still, like I said. I guess that technically gets me what I still need. You know, for how bad I messed all of that up, I still won, so there is that. For what it's worth, we still won the game, just sending out big birds. So there's that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again, and then we will continue. Okay. Chef Lullaby cooking. Listen, we're out here trying to cook some stuff up, all right? So if I use MST just whenever during that turn, can Mandate still use the negate properly, or is it's only in the chain, right? It's only when like I chain MST and then do Mandate right after, I'm assuming. Still a work in progress. I'm trying to learn how to use that stuff. Yes, only after MST. Okay. So it'd be that, don't use the effect right off the bat with it, and then go from there. Okay. Gotcha. And now we know. Okay, the Red Wings and Dallas game's going on right now. Yeah. Bird. Even though it's not a bird, it's a beast. I think these should have been birds. What if I don't get that? I could actually do this and send. Oh yeah. I know they're different types. I get that. I'm saying they should have been. I'm gonna do that. What if I went into... What are we thinking? Could I go into Gossip Shadow or Totem Bird? Maybe Totem Bird? I could just put Totem Bird defense and then go from there. I'm actually going to use Onslaught real quick too while I'm at it. A bird with another bird. Bird. I could technically activate this. Banish you and you to go into Dark Simorgh, and then I could pop Radiant Typhoon. And then I can activate Crocia. Pop Crocia. Are we cooking up something in the kitchen right now? Is that what we're doing? Are we cooking it up? What if I did that? And then what if I did this? Totem bird. I could have put him in defense, but it's fine. What if I did that? You think Link 2? So Link 2, get rid of these guys. So Link 2... So you're saying Link 2 pop this. And then are you saying I activate Idolin? Or just activate just MST? MST the trap. Okay, MSTing the trap. Do that. Should I pop these? Should I pop Idolin at all too? TZ, technically? Oh, I guess it already just does the continuous trap, huh? Just seeing what these do. Oh, okay. See, I'm misclicking. Oh, that's what that does. Huh. That's what I get for misclicking. I wanted to see what it did. That's fine. So the Eidolon lets me just grab another MST, and that's kind of what it's being used for. And then you would essentially use 2 monsters on the field. So it's just anywhere on the field, right? Oh, okay. I see. Wait, listen. I'm learning. What if I did this, and then I did this? Yes? I'm trying things out, okay? You kind of made me use MST for nothing? It's fine. Well, that's why I was a little confused, because I was like, oh, well, the Eidolon has the way also, apparently, of just bringing out the continuous trap anyways. But it's fine. The thing is, now I know. So now I can kind of make things work without it if I need to. So I had 2 MSTs, and then the other one there that I can do this for. Send all of those back, and then I get Bird of Bringing back. That's fine. Okay. Do we like that I have Dark Samorg on the field right now? Is this what we're happy about? Also, this guy's using Glad Beast. You know, I wasn't thinking about Glad Beast, but that's fine. Flavian. Should see my replays. I misplay worse than this. I gotcha. Well, it's weird because like a lot of things revolve around like doing like quick play stuff and doing other things too. So like I need to get used to that still with this deck. But we'll get there. Luke BFTW, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? God, I haven't seen Gladiator Beast in forever. Good for him. Listen, I am misplaying like crazy. Doing good, just messing with Typhoon. Hey, that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing too, so. And, I'm very bad at it. But we're trying it with, Simorg, because I'm trying to make it all... come together, in a way. Glad Beast got support a few months back. What was it? They get 2 battle phases now. There was somebody that used to hang out in the chat long time ago. That was like, I think the only thing they used was Gladiator Beast. Like that was like the only deck they would use. And I was like, oh, you know what? Good for you. Okay, Test Panther. Okay. I mean, like, Gladiator Beast is, for what it's worth, it's interesting. I know that's the bigger one. Damatanias. Equesti. No, I'm out here about to lose to a Glad Beast player, huh? That's fine. Glad Beast used to be interesting like 15 years ago. Now it's just become combo slop. Sad times. Yeah, listen, you know, these things happen. Unfortunately, like, I feel like that kind of happens with a lot of decks nowadays. Not all of them, but it's definitely that's kind of more of the trend now, is for a lot of decks to just become combo slop. Ooh, it's cracked my arm there. Let's see if I can get the other one. Nope. That's fine. You go ahead and beat me. What decks do you use, Luke? The new tune stuff they announced today looks like it might turn into combo slop, which hurts me to no end. No, that was announced today. Oh, okay. We were talking about it earlier today, and I didn't realize that they would just announced it today. Use anything that's mid-range or control. Okay. That's cool. I activate Shield Bearer to go into Eldom. I Eldum to pop. Okay. So as you can imagine, I'm having a great time on Typhoon. I'm trying to learn it, like I said, and then I'm trying it with Samorg, because I've wanted to use Samorg with another archetype for a while now. So I feel like this was a good excuse to do it, since a lot of them are wind, and also I just like setting up I like setting up the pile of just giant birds at the end. It's kind of funny. So we're getting there. We'll probably tweak the deck at some point, but we'll get there with it. Plat is so close I can taste it. We're almost there. What if I just... Testing Typhoon Fiendsmith? Okay, how's that going? Vanquish Soul. Okay. So I already have Crocia and Swen. I already have, what, one MST? I guess I could... Phonics? Pretty good. I think it's just worse than Typhoon, though. Eh. You know, probably, but it is what it is. I don't tend to run... I don't really like... I just don't like running a lot of decks pure anymore. I like making stupid hybrid decks. I just think it's funnier. You rarely actually go into the Fiendsmith line, so it's just like 4 main deck spots that could be something else. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it is what it is, you know? So what if I did this and just reset my field there? Because then I can just technically Crocia and Phonics, couldn't I? I guess I could also just pop Chant. Maybe I should have done that. I'm testing things out. This gets me another Swen and another Eldum. So I could do that. Crocia can come out now. Crocia can pop. That forces out the Ash. How was I not able to summon? I already activated him. So that lets me just grab another MST if I were to do that. Totem would do that. What if I just made a giant bird? Just because. What if we had one massive bird? Fair enough. Fine, I'm not allowed to have fun. You know, I just wanted to make one massive bird, and I am not allowed to do that. And you're no fun. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Like, I already set the MST, though. Because I can't use it right now, right? After I set it? Yeah, I messed that up, so. This is going to be a lot of trial and error for me. So, this is going to be a definitely an interesting time. To say the least. I kind of wish that Phonics was like a quick play. You could special summon it after. I think that'd be kind of cool. But it's not. Okay. Yeah, I lost, so. Alright, we're gonna try that again. This is gonna be, like I said, it's a big learning curve. Very, very big learning curve for me. But it's fine. In hand, if they use a quick play, I'm pretty sure it does summon. Like it summons, like it can just immediately summon itself. Because it didn't look like it said that it could. I know it can like summon itself once a quick play happens, like afterwards, but not like it would like chain and then go right into the field. At least not from what I could see. The warrior that is in fact returning alive. Mr. Reinforcement of the army. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. I like that there's the warrior returning alive, which is this guy. And then there's reinforcement of the army. Are we serious right now with this? Okay. Sure. By the way, shout out to the most recent short that I did. It's got like 28 likes. It's literally just called He's Double Gooning, and it's done pretty well. I wonder why. Who would have thought? By the way, too, for anyone that is watching and has not done so yet, if you could hit me up with a follow on Twitch or a subscribe on YouTube, that would be appreciated. Trying to get to, What are we at right now? Trying to get to 210 subscribers on YouTube. Maybe by the end of this month would be cool. I'm like 4 away. Pop Top Bandit. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I love the little Moki Moki, by the way, profile picture. I just checked that out. Tonight's matches have been a thing. We're testing out the Radiant Typhoon stuff, but I added some Morg cards to it just to see if we can make it work. And I'm still trying to learn the Radiant portion of things, so it's been a little bit of a struggle, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Alright, I'm gonna sub on Twitch now. Appreciate that, TZ. I think we're doing pretty good on... I think Twitch I'm at like 200 and like almost 240, I guess. See, there's the god himself, TG. He's out here about to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. And immediately beat everyone. Shout out TG on YouTube. Thankfully, they're pretty simple. Yeah, I mean, like, it's... T's for D's. Appreciate the follow. They seem like... I understand, like, kind of, like, what they do. I think it's more, like... making sure I activate, like, quick play stuff to do some of the other stuff that they do. I gotta work on, you know? Not gonna lie, I wanted to hop on earlier. You should have. You should have. That would have been great. And here you are, not doing that. I did see that tease, yes. Appreciate that. Also, thank you to whoever subscribed on YouTube. Appreciate that too. We're slowly getting there. That's 3 away. It's 3 away from 210. We're out here trying, that's for sure. At least a little bit. I'm gonna let him just, like, continue to fucking do this. You got on Xenoblade instead? How's that been so far? Duels have been okay so far. Not awful, I guess. We're trying out a new deck that we made, so we will see if that happens, if that works or not. Deal with 5 Omni Negates, probably will. Or I'll get punched in the face for 20k. Then we'll probably, that's probably what'll end up happening. The link's there, by the way, too, again, for the Discord, for those that have not joined it yet. I'm trying to get more people in there, so that way they can, actually, you know, or that way the Discord can get a little bigger. And also on top of that, lets people know when we're actually doing streams or whatever else that's going on. We are also going to be doing a, Pokemon Coliseum Nuzlocke starting on Sundays. We're going to be doing them on Sundays, but I will be starting it next Sunday. I just got to get everything together for it that I kind of want to do with it. And go from there. But we are going to be doing a Pokemon Coliseum like Nuzlocke kind of thing. So, yeah, I know. The Twitch has ads. It's annoying, but I feel like half the time I try to like turn off a bunch of shit, it doesn't work, so I just left it as it is. So apologies. What are we using this time? We're using Radiant Typhoon with some orgs in them. He's still going, by the way. And he's about to end now. How much time do you think he actually had left? Lilia said then sub. What if I did this? Swen. I could then summon you. I can activate the other one. Maybe I need a premium Twitch subscription because it always has ads. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's honestly kind of a big reason why I just feel like sometimes it's nice just to have the YouTube side of things because of that. In a way, it's a little nice. I'm just trying things out right now. Fun fact, when summoning cards and selecting cards or whatever, the timer pauses briefly, so even though they were comboing for 5 minutes, it probably was close. Yeah! I know that. I just think it's a little funny. Okay. If they ain't paying my boy, I don't want to see garbage ads. I think you literally for like the ads, I think I get like maybe like 2 cents or something. I don't. It's something like that. I don't know. The problem is I'd have to read though, and that's not fun. What if I just did this? I'm just gonna play around at this point because it's kind of funny. What if I did this and just said goodbye to that? And then I MST that card. I'll pop this too, fuck it. Because I'm about to use an MST already, I'll do this to re-grab an MST. And I'll get rid of that. Oh my god, that was double or nothing. It's fine. Like I said, I'm just fucking around. That was very rude. That forces out the Sage. The only blessing about not being able to use my card is that I can't drop $200 every time they drop a new pack. The rest is a curse because I can't buy anything or sub or send gifts. It is what it is. It's like a brand new like support now that they have for it. This is me testing things out, like I said. For all we know, things could go well here. I say as I'm about to get hit by this. Yeah, there's a decent amount now. I am going to chant real quick. Okay, I'm not going to chant real quick. I am going to chant real quick. I kind of love having Vortex here. Oh, man, that's kind of funny. Well, Album lets me grab another guy. Or I can add Mystical Space Typhoon. This allows me to grab the Speller Trap. Let's do this. I mean, I lose. Oh, you know, I know. I'm 100% aware. I'm 100% aware that I lose here. I just wanted to do things because I thought it was going to be funny. It is definitely already over, though. You know what he's going to do? He's just going to keep comboing. When I MST, the whale comes back? Does it? Also, is it a whale? Is that one the whale you're talking about? I guess we'll MST. Fuck the Onomano pickup. Oh, it does come back. Oh. Alright. It's good to know. Does it? It's just like it's like a slime girl. There's like eyes and a face right there. Oh, okay, gotcha. I love that we even managed to get to turn 3 here and things have still just kind of like been the same. I wonder if I get to negate again. I don't think so. It doesn't look like I get another one because it was technically still this turn when I did it. You didn't look at close to the card. Well, listen, now you did. And now you know. TG, which Xenoblade are you playing, by the way? I still need to actually play one of those at some point. Oh, I think he ran out of time. I think he actually did run out of time. He ran out of time. You know, man, that's unfortunate. Not for me though, because I got the fucking win. I can't believe that fucking happened. Replaying Xenoblade Definitive Edition, gotcha. Well, we take them. We take those. It's my favorite game of all time, and I go back to it when I'm going through a rough patch. I got you, man. Nothing wrong with that. I want it to be known that this guy could just not decide to fucking just beat me earlier. Because, like Lilia said, he had enough to beat me already. He just chose not to. So, you know, this is what happens when you decide to just spam combos. Whatever. Do we want to make adjustments to this real quick? Never BM people unless you're me. He chose the Karma route. He really did. Xeno and Fire Emblem are what I resort to a lot, yeah. He ran out of time, that's a thing now. It's been a thing. Yeah, there's such thing as time limit wins because people don't like just like sitting here waiting for you to combo for 20 minutes. So that is in fact a thing. What do we want to make adjustment-wise to this? Maybe I get rid of the Bird of Beginning. I haven't even seen it, so I feel like we could get rid of that. Yeah, it's been a thing. So what if we got rid of the Bird of Beginning and then go from there? What's going on, Minato? Wish they had that for when I used to play. I think it was a thing at the beginning, wasn't it? Drop Purge? We could. Because, like, Purge hasn't really done anything for us. I feel like with how the deck kind of runs, it's probably not needed. So that drops us down to 42. It has been in the game since release. Okay, that's what I thought. Yo, I did the impossible and came back from nothing with blue eyes, even though my opponent had everything to win, and I did the same with Salads and Supreme King. Nice. Bro, I still want to see you stream Expedition 33. Listen, I'll get to that game at some point. It'll probably be a game that we play much like later down the road when I have a new computer for it. You know what I mean? Always doing the impossible. It sounds like it. I feel like this is fine though. Do Do we want to still keep using the shield bearer? I mean, like, I do get, like, why it's there. I get why the shield bearer is there, but I almost feel like it's just kind of like, if I get it and it gets stopped immediately, it's not really worth it. I have some of the parts. I just haven't gone through with the rest of the build yet. Like, getting the rest of the parts, because shit's just expensive right now. Maybe a perfection to make it. I guess I could do perfection. The only reason for perfection is because I can send a Smorg and add. But I can add a Smorg card already with bringing, so I guess there's not really a point to that. So maybe we get rid of perfection and I do this. Maybe we do that. The only thing is Dark Smorg is gonna be, it's gonna be much less of a way for me to get Dark Smorg out because of that. Do it with Flame Swordsman. Just mix it with Heroics so it's a full OTK potential deck. I loved Heroics back then. Maybe replace Dark with an Asher or Droll. We could probably do that. So yeah, maybe instead do... it really sucks. I like Dark Smorg, but do you have more Forbidden Droplet copies? I don't. I have one. So we either add Droll. I don't want to add 3 Ash. I don't like running 3 Ash personally. We could either add the 1 Droll, or we add another quick play card. Now, what if we added dumb shit? What if we added like Book of Eclipse or Book of Moon just because, or Book of Lunar Eclipse just because? I know, I'm probably just gonna do Droll, but I do think it'd be funny to use like Book of Eclipse or Book of Lunar Eclipse. You must be willing to kill that turn if you run Eclipse. Well, I'm probably not going to actually run Eclipse. I'd probably run Lunar at that point, but no, I'm going to run Droll. In reality, for consistency's sake, I'm going to run Droll. Do you think Droll deserves its own archetype? It'd be interesting. So this is what we got now. I mean, I'm fine with it. I feel like this was worthy of making it to the next version. We got it down to 40. I'm still using some of the Smorgs. I'm using 3 Bringing, 2 Calamity, using Storm and Darkness, and then running the Mist Valley Apex Avian. We still got Elbors, we still got Onslaught, and then we've got Sovereignty. Yeah. That is true. Droll and Lockbird. Figuring out whose name is Droll or Lock. Well, I would assume Lockbird is this because he's got a lock around his neck. I'm assuming the bird's named Lock. Droll's archetype is Master Duel. I am looking at the Droll bird. What do you mean? He's got a lock on his like neck. The bird does. So wouldn't he be Lockbird? Oh, Drollbird is a separate card. Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about? You talking about this fucking thing? I'm not counting. We're not counting this. So what you're saying is, the Droll archetype's gonna consist of. It's gonna consist of 2 Droll and Lockbird and 3 copies of Drollbird, and then that's it. I don't know why we're talking about Droll so deeply. I've just listened. We're moving on now. Oh, man. Going first, I guess. Yeah, it'll be nice once I have enough money to, actually make the fucking new PC. That'd be, great. Shit's just, shit's expensive right now, though. I think that's what we needed to do. I think we need to make... we need to make Drollbird specifically as an archetype. How about that? Be like the adopted kid that's a little special in the head that no one likes in the family. It's awful. But not out of the realm of possibility. Okay. Because either way I get Swen. Do this. Swen. I can technically Vision. Pop Vision. Draw 2. Send Typhoon Vortex. It's like this. I do like that some older archetypes that actually look oh, okay. There's like it's like Frog the Jam. Remember like the frog like archetype stuff, but then there was Frog the Jam. I don't also appreciate you DD crowing me. That was a little mean. No one has made Exodia MST. I guess technically you could probably get it to work, right? Technically? Let's do some Org of Darkness, just send in there for now. And then I can technically summon the big bird himself. Yeah, it searches the deck so much that it draws some. Yeah. And also technically if you combo it with what Royal Magical Library and stuff with all the spells you're doing, could make it work. Could do that. That's right, and then I can technically do... trying things out again. Doom Eagle. Set card. End. Bird. And bird. How do we like the birds? We probably just have to replace all the things that don't really know that don't really, you know, help you draw. Yeah, I gotcha. I was like trying to I was like what is being said at the moment? Listen, we're making the birds work, okay? And you like this? We got 2 birds. No, not bird. I guess they're not birds, but we got 2 more guys that are here now. So you go here. Just never made an Exodia deck before, but it would definitely work. What do we need for... Listen. We could try making that today. Could also play it as like a sub-engine, you know. Exodia would be like your backup plan, but you would mostly focus on MST. Yeah, that's true. Okay, what if I do this? Shout out to the fucking... Shout out the fucking Dark Hole. You had another copy of Birth? It does lock you into that. Yeah, to be fair. It does, unfortunately. Okay. It's annoying. I guess that's also true. Yeah, that is true, actually. That's true. Yeah, you know, you're right. You're right. The problem is he's still going to be able to just do shit here. Okay. Oh, were you thinking, like Exodia Incarnate or something? What if I did this? That just gets rid of the spells. There's Exodia Incarnate, technically. There is technically, though. The problem is, yeah, he's still gonna just do that. It's annoying. I think it'd be hilarious if you did it anyways. I think now we should instead go to the Fusion Exodia and now just use that instead. I think that's funnier now. We're gonna try one more, see if we can get the plat, and then we will probably end things from there. So we'll make an attempt at plat. Yeah, an 11 win streak, that's pretty good. That is, in fact, pretty good. I did not realize, by the way, we have been streaming for getting close to 4 hours. I'm not gonna let you do that. Code talkers go crazy for real. It's pretty good. Okay. I activate MST. We're gonna target the middle one. Okay. I'm gonna activate this. Because I can. I'm gonna grab another MST. I just realized how many Link decks I use that use different summoning techniques. All of them, rockets, salads, code talkers, yeah? Okay. Okay, well, I can still do this and still activate this. Okay, there's Droplet. So he has activated... He has used Diva, Solemn Judgment, and Abyss Steam. Chrissy's asking if she wants to make the food and stuff now. I am just about done. And there's a surrender. Alright, well, that was easy enough. We have officially made it back into plat. I want to see what they were they just running just Abyss? Or this Atlantean stuff? They, in fact, were. Okay. Sure. Yep, Poseidra, Bystrite, Sure, sure. It's been a long stream. Not gonna lie, I just realized something. Burning Jar, which is basically Salad's version of Hey, use a Link monster, you control more stuff than I do. Let me just draw up to your Link rating. Yep, one of. Because it's always treated as a Salad card, which means it's searchable. It is pretty cool. Alright, well, we made it to Plat again. So there is that. I am like 2 away from getting the Pinkertops. So that's cool too. It's been a long stream. I'm ready to eat now and go from there. So let me go ahead and do all my ending things. So thank you everyone that came out today. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follows and the subscribes today. Appreciate that too. And with that being said, we will be back. Have you dueled against Lenny's Cancer Ritual deck? Not yet. We'll do something with Lenny at some point. I'll probably go up against him at some point soon. Now I haven't gone up against that deck though yet that he made. But yeah, we'll be back again on Tuesday for the co-op stream with Ricky. And also, like I said, starting next Sunday, we will be doing the new we'll be doing a new stream. We'll be doing a Pokemon Coliseum Nuzlocke with a couple different rule changes, and we'll get to that when we start the stream. Also, we are now going to be doing Master Duel streams twice a week now instead of once a week. So Thursdays and Saturdays will now be Master Duel. I have made that decision. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. With that being said, hope everyone has a great rest of their night. And see you all on Tuesday.